Greetings and all, welcome back to your YouTube channel, Searching Out the Matter. And the matter to be searching out in this video is back to America again. Jamaicans are back to America again. Yes, potentially. But at what cost? But is this good news? This is absolutely great news in itself. Knowing that the ban is potentially going to be lifted. Because as it reads from the Jamaica Observer, it reads that the US judge strikes down Trump's 75 country immigrant visa ban. Yes, Trump and his administration banned 75 countries earlier in January. So we're just going to read a small part of the article because again, the question is at what cost? So we're going to shed some light at what happened then that could potentially cause this lifting of ban. But we'll get there. Let's read the article. A United States federal judge has struck down a government ban on visas to nationals from 75 countries, including Jamaica, who wish to settle in the country indefinitely, dealing a blow to President Donald Trump's immigrant crackdown. In a ruling issued on Friday in the Southern District of New York, Judge Janet Vargas called the policies contrary to law and said Secretary of State, that is, Marco Rubio had exceeded his statutory authority in issuing nothing wrong. The policy, which came into force in January, suspended the processing of immigrant visas to nationals of 75 countries, including Afghanistan, Brazil, Egypt, Iran, Iraq, Nigeria, Somalia, Thailand, and Yemen. Alright, so we get the drift. But let's read this part before we go. At that time, the State Department had said the decision was made to ensure that the immigrants from high-risk countries do not unlawfully utilize welfare in the United States or become a public charge. So out of those 75 countries were regarded as high risk, including Jamaica. Wow, imagine that. So Jamaica has demonized themselves because of crime. Or Jamaica has been demonized because of our crime. I think that's what's much better said. Yes, because we had so much more going on for us. We're talking about sports and entertainment and our culture. I think that should have been good enough for us, for persons should accept us, because our culture is known as a friendly and warm, type of people. But the crime will just overshadow all of that. Or they're just using that as an excuse. Because I don't think that Jamaica should have been banned in the first place. I think they just used that as a strong arm to get something from us. That's my thinking. But I'm glad that the ban is potentially going to be lifted because I'm tired of driving past the US Embassy in Kingston because I live nearby. And I'm seeing that it's now empty. There's no line anymore. How is that possible? There's no line at the US Embassy. That doesn't make sense. I'm not used to that. Anyway, now we're going to get into potentially why that ban was lifted, because that ban was present from January and you can see that. So my question is, why is it now that the ban has been lifted? Why? From January until now, nobody contended it? I don't know, because I know in a government, one party cannot, legislate a law. It had to be a joint thing, although I know that majority wins. But why not fight against it from then? But let me just start watching for a bit and get into the news. So Jamaica US signed new deal to strengthen military cooperation. Yes, military cooperation between the US and Jamaica. Let me read it again from the Jamaica Observer. So this is not what I am saying, it is the Jamaica Observer. Let me read. Jamaica and the United States have signed a Status of Forces Agreement, SOFA, aimed at strengthening military and security cooperation between the two countries. Listen this part, and then I'm going to go to the part that I want you to read here. According to a joint media release issued by the government on Thursday, yes, they want us to know, the agreement established the terms under which members of the United States Armed Forces may be temporarily present in Jamaica for mutually agreed activities, including training exercise and joint operations. Alright, so this is the part I really want you to hear. Very interesting. Very interesting. Jamaica now joins more than 120 partner nations that have similar status of forces agreement with the United States. Now imagine, they banned 75 countries and now they have an agreement with 120. So, was the ban a scare tactics? Do you think, I'm still thinking, I'm just brainstorming, critical thinking as you know it. Was it a scare tactic to say, you know what, allow us to do this or else we will ban you? And probably they said no and then they banned them and now they have agreed and then they are lifted the ban. I don't know. What do you think? I'm just thinking what I'm seeing because it just looks strikingly, surprising that after they have now, joined military forces, here we are potentially going to get them addicted. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Remember, search out the matter. Don't just take what they tell you. It's never ever a mystery. Let us search out the history or documents. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Open your mind, brethren, because you and I and we are all our children. Till next time, brethren.
Let us search out the matter, don't just take what they tell you. It's not so much a mystery, let us search out your history. Seek and you shall find, knock on the door be open. Come on, open your mind because you're chosen.